What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? This y'all boy, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Okay, so this was actually a pretty solid card, man. This was like a real like solid card. It's crazy because I was actually like waiting, but I wasn't tripping though. I'm like, hey, I could watch these basketball games, multitask while while I'm waiting on the battles. I'm not gonna hold y'all though. I messed around and like fell asleep, and then I just seen two dudes who I ain't never seen before, but I do know that they both was rapping. I didn't know anything about these guys, but I kind of woke up kind of like both of their third rounds, and then I saw a little bit of the DI, the Henny Man versus this Canada dude. DI the Henny Man was actually dope, man. Like, this is probably like top 3 as far as like what I've seen, like what Henny Man has done. At first I used to like look at Henny Man like, man, he like needs some work. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, it still seemed like he does. But he definitely did good up in this battle. And the dude from Canada was real dope too. His bars was cold. He had some nice lines, bro. So salute to both of those cats. I heard the Coffee and old girl Bailey or something like that, whatever her name is, that ended up not going down. So yeah, I predicted for J2 to be A-Ward. J2 didn't beat A-Ward up in this battle at all, man. Like, this was probably like a clean like 3-0. And even though I had J2 winning going into the battle, it's like J2 to me, his approach was off. It seemed like he was unprepared. It felt like that. And it seemed like what he was writing for A-Ward, the material was rushed. That's what it seemed like from J2. So one thing I did say though too was J2 need to be aware of like what he's going up against, because A-Ward didn't do good his last battle. You know what I'm saying? He lost the half, and his material wasn't really good. But one thing I was saying about A-Ward, I'm just like, hey, this is a person that kind of like wants your spot. Like, this is a person I really like want to get at you, because you about to be known as these guys. Like, whether people like it or not, you about to, A-Ward is like one of them guys to where people like coming up out of like small platforms or people that's on a come up in battle rap, they want to go against people like A-Ward. You know what I'm saying? A-Ward is going to be considered one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Because he went against a lot of vets. He has beaten vets. He probably have lost to vets too, but he has that experience. But J2 did not take advantage of that. A-Ward material for J2, bro, was dope to me. I don't dislike anything that he said. Everything that he was saying, it was dope to me. I don't care what nobody say. It was dope. And it's the problem that I had with J2 though. With people addressing you, J2, on like your homosexuality, with you being gay and things like that, or I don't even think that's the right thing to say. But you basically like liking guys and stuff like that. I just feel like if people attack you with that, don't even really say anything about you being that way. Don't even do that. Because with you actually like saying like certain things like that, none of us guys is not gonna, we're not gonna be able to go up in there like and relate, because we're not that. We're not that. We could all relate to most of our battle rappers, you know what I'm saying, being black. We could, like I'm saying, like we could all like relate to that. But we can relate to as far as just like how a person that's like that feels. So with you taking your time out to talk about certain things like that, we're not going to be able to relate. So to me, I feel like J2 as a battle rapper, he's still kind of fighting as far as what we view him as. And he feel like he has to always respond to it, and he feel like he has to always put it in his bars. That's how I feel about J2. J2 hard, bro. J2 got bars. He do. But this wasn't a good J2 to me, man. A-Ward did very, very well. A-Ward probably got this battle 30, bro, on the real. Next battle, Bill Collector versus Ill Will. Now, this the first round wasn't really good on either side. Bill Collector kind of came. He started his bars and ended his bars where it was like, oh, okay, all right. But yeah, Bill, yeah, you know, like, Ill Will gonna take this one. And then when it was time for Ill Will to go, he said what he said a little bit. And then he said time. So I'm like, that wasn't too good, bro. I'm like, Bill probably got that first round. So, you know, Calico, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, we just had 2 rounds, you know what I'm saying, which was funny. It was dope and funny at the same time, because Bill last 2 rounds and Ill Will last 2 rounds was dope. And certain people might not like Bill, some of the things that he probably would like say in his bars or whatever. But at the end of the day, Bill does know how to rap. Bill could rap, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And like, that's what we actually like about Bill, that part. So Bill's second round was dope, bro. It was very, very dope. But if I had to pick as far as who won in that second round, I did like Ill Will's second round better, bro. I did. Ill Will left that unprepared bag from his first round, even to like when he won against Easy the Block Captain. He got right back up in that Ill Will zone the last 2 rounds, bro. And when Ill Will get in that zone, he's very, very hard to beat, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I got Ill Will winning round 3 too. I think Ill Will won this battle with a slight edge. I don't think he killed Bill Collector. I don't think he bodied Bill Collector, but I think he definitely won with a slight edge. I'm trying to remember, like, didn't Bill? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Bill did kind of have like a little. He kind of did have like a little stumble up in that first round. So yeah, that's going to be hard to debate, though. That's going to be hard to debate. Bill Collector kind of stumbled up in his first round, but it seemed like he did what he did as far as the time. Ill Will had a short round because he couldn't remember his last round. So yeah, that's going to be hard to judge. But I definitely got Ill Will 2-1, slightly. Marv 1 versus Tay Rock. Tay Rock did good. He did good. I think the first round, Tay Rock did solid, and I think Marv 1 did solid. You know what I'm saying? Both of them had solid first rounds, to the point to where I'm not gonna lie, like, that could be debated. And then round 2, I already know how Tay Rock get down round 2. Like, you gotta pump like Tay Rock up. You get Tay Rock like ticked off enough or pissed off enough, he coming a second round to fight back. He coming back swinging. And it's kind of hard to beat Tay Rock in like a second round. And that's why Tay Rock is like, that's one of the reasons why Tay Rock is hard to beat, because the second round Tay Rock is very, very phenomenal, bro. He's very, very phenomenal. It's hard to beat a Tay Rock like that every time when the first round comes. Now, the third round, I think Marv 1 got clearly, because one thing I always felt about Tay Rock gonna give you all 3 rounds, You know what I'm saying? That's the same, and that's fine because that works up in Tay-Rock's favor. But then at the same time, when you kind of run into a person that know what they're talking about, like a person that has been through certain things, a person that know how streets work, a person that know experience in life, you're going to kind of go towards them as far as like some of the things that they have to say to Tay-Rock. So to me, a lot of the stuff that Marv 1 was saying to Tay-Rock in the third round was like real talk. Like Marv 1 real talk versus Tay-Rock real talk. Tay-Rock don't even really have the real talk in this battle. He never really do, but he gonna give you the bars. He's there to give you bars. That's what Tay-Rock is known for. So it's like Marv 1 real talk against Tay-Rock no talk. So of course I'm gonna go with Marv 1 as far as the real talk. But then when we go to the bars, Tay-Rock probably had better bars. He probably had better bars, but I think the better battler that night, that is for sure Marv 1, bro. For sure Marv 1. For sure. And then T-Rex and Clean Paper. You know, I gotta go to that battle again, man. Because Clean Paper was saying some dope things to T-Rex. He was, and it was hitting hard, man. And I don't know, man. Like I didn't like this battle. I didn't like this battle at all, bro. I didn't like this battle. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Like T-Rex probably won this battle 2-1. He probably won 2-1. T-Rex. He probably did. And then Calico and Swamp. This was a very, 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 very good battle. Swamp first round was better than Calico's. Round 2 was debated. And I feel like Swamp won the third round against Calico. I think Swamp won this battle with a 2-1 edge. I think he won with a 2-1 edge. Because like I told y'all, going into the battle, Calico the type of person to where, well, not the type of person, but going into this battle, and you can't be mad at Calico. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. He threw an event. And then nobody really go to sleep until like midnight over here in Cali. So, I mean, if you look at Calico, it's like, man, you know, I'm trying to put on like a good, like a good pay-per-view. I'm trying to put on like for a good like battle rap show. You know what I'm saying? More than these raps. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a go against Swamp. I'm gonna say what I gotta say against Swamp, but I'm focusing on this and that right here though. And that's how I feel. Swamp had the sense of humor. He said, man, he's like, I don't like you so much. You know, you like he said, I don't like you so much to the point to where you had to pay me so I could kill you. That's how much I don't like you. And, you know what I'm saying? He basically saying he didn't want to say no to that. You know what I mean? I think Swamp got this battle 2-1, bro. But if somebody said Calico win, I wouldn't like Calico won. I wouldn't be too upset though. I wouldn't be upset. But I think I think Swamp won this battle 2-1, man. I'm gonna end up making a blog about Swamp though. Swamp been doing good, bro. Swamp is in his bag. Now, this Murda, Mook, and Arsonal, I'm gonna tell y'all just like out the gate, I definitely feel like I have to like watch like this battle again. Because the way Murda Mook came out in his first round was very it was very, very dope, man. It was like you know what I'm saying? Like it was very, very dope. I just don't feel like I'm able to pick as far as who did what they did up in the first round. I don't think I'm able to pick that. You know what I'm saying? Because Arsonal did hecka good too. And I feel like when it comes to that, it might be kind of hard to pick. And sometimes I be feeling like I want to like lean towards Arsonal. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I be feeling. I feel like I really, really like want to lean towards Arsonal. Did Arsonal go longer? Yeah, he did. But hey, man, if y'all don't be stopping the time, or, I mean, what you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? As far as when it comes to judging. I mean, I could do something about it, to be honest, but, you know, it depends. In the second round, Murda Mook had like another like very good round. His round was dope. Arsonal round was dope, but he came to the point to where he was falling short. there's a lot of things said to each other in this battle. Mook was proving a point to where all you could just really do is just really at the end of the day disrespect. You're known for disrespect and doing all this epic type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, like basically going viral for being disrespectful to people, to the point to where people don't even really care about your raps like that. They don't care about your raps like that. They look at you as the disrespectful guy, and that's what Mook was trying to prove. And Mook also addressed the police going into his house and things like that. So Mook had a lot of substance. And then Arsonal, at the end of the day, he had a lot of substance too. You know what I'm saying? He talking about what he did for the culture and what Mook didn't do for the culture. And, like Arsonal had some good points as far as some of the things that he was actually like saying to do. But I mean, like at the end of the day, Arsonal, you know what I'm saying, you fell short, man. And then the third round, it's clear as day I got Mook, because it just came to the point to where it was just like so awkward. And then you making the fans kind of like look at you as of like the only reason why you did this is because you're a choke. But then at the same time, if you really think about it, it seemed like he really like wrote this. So I guess we can't say that. But who knows? Maybe he had a backup for something. But at the end of the day, it's like, go back to when Arsonal went against Shotty Horror. Go to that, right? And if you go to Arsonal against Shotty Horror, nobody didn't really get into the bag of like what Mook was saying was jacked up. Everybody like looked at that as a good battle. So Arsonal did a lot of things to where Arsonal was still appreciated by battle rappers and everybody that's a part of the battle rap culture. So as you get older, things don't hit the same to you. You look at it like, as far as just like, okay, what happened to the growth? You can also look at it as, when it comes to even like him and the Shotty Horror, y'all didn't say anything. Y'all just looked at that as a good battle. And I'ma just keep it real. A lot of people on the battle rap platform, they don't look at Shotty Horror like that. The Canada guys, like, you know what I'm saying, like the way that they look at like the URL battlers. It's just like, that's just real. RBE battlers, like that's just real. So they don't care as much. I think people in the battle rap culture, they care about an Arsonal and Mook. They care about Lux, Hitman, you know what I'm saying, Verbs, Sue Surfs. They care about people like that. Goods, like they care about people like that. So, like I said, you can come to the point to where as you get older, you go, oh, I ain't really cool with that type of stuff no more. But then you can also look at it like Arsonal, when he says that type of stuff, you could look at it as like when Hitman do his remix. I don't think nobody want to hear a Hitman remix today. I've been stopped wanting to hear John do multiple choices. I can't stand when John does that. To me, that always has been John the weakest thing that he does in his rounds. I hate when John do that. I hate that with a passion. I hate when John do that. I don't want to hear John today do no multiple choice. I don't want to hear Hitman do no remix with his brother. I don't want to see that. I don't want to hear Shotgun Suge say what his life like. You can only say so many dang things, you know what I'm saying, with like what your life like. You now ran out of stuff, Suge. So I think that also goes into where Arsonal kind of like lost power, you know what I'm saying, with that. And it comes to the point to where it's so much stuff with like the media and things like that. The platforms and the medias, they get bigger and bigger. And as battle rap gets bigger and bigger, because I'm not gonna lie, battle rap has gotten bigger through the years. So as battle rap gets bigger and bigger and bigger, the more the sensitivity comes around. That's just like if you if you a person that's not really doing certain things right now, you like nobody don't know you. You could be doing certain things, and to the small crowd, it's not nothing. But as the crowd gets bigger and bigger, the more popular you get, you're gonna have to cool down with some of the things that you do, because now you have a lot of people like looking at you now. So I definitely think that the that the culture has gotten more sensitive. I know y'all question for me is like, well, how you feel about the mother thing? Me personally, if I'm battling somebody, I ain't saying anything about their dead mama. That's just me. I could do a lot of things to you other than talk about your moms. And I did have Mook going up in here to win this battle, but it was kind of hard for me to pick Mook, and it was going to be hard for me to pick Arsonal. But at the end of the day, I had to pick somebody. And I said also, if Arsonal stays on that subject for too long, people's gonna look at him like, man, like, what is he doing? Like, oh man, you know what? Yeah, he doing too much. And you put yourself right in that trap, and you couldn't get up out of it after that. So yeah, Ars probably lost his battle though, to be real. But I want to watch the battle again. But he probably lost this battle. I'm not even gonna hold you. But look at the stuff as far as what I was saying with like the disrespect. I could sit here and be like, yeah, man, well, you know, that's Ars. That is Ars. But that don't mean he won. And it's just like now, man, Ars just need to just, at this point, man, just continue to battle rap and, you know, and that's all I really got to say about that. Because I'm pretty sure you want to disrespect Easy. I'm pretty sure you want to disrespect Yoshi's. The other people like that you're going to be going against, I'm pretty sure you want to disrespect them too. So do what you do. But I think you're going to have to be more creative with it. I don't think what you dissing Mook mother was creative. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But this y'all boy Battle Rap Chuck, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Salute the Calico, man. Solid ass card. Gone.